One of the great things about Fallout is the ability to play through the games in a variety of ways. Maybe one playthrough you use explosives and missile launchers, maybe in another you stick to melee weapons. Maybe in another, you only use your bare hands to bestow. Some people, throughs of Fallout New Vegas, that's borderline overpowered bestow skill makes it somewhat easy to beat the game without fucking anyone. But what about not fucking anyone at all? Let's clarify a few things
before going any further.
I cannot come any character, NPC, or enemy in the entire game. Myself is okay. If I were to drop a nade and someone got hurt, I'd have to reload an old save, which is a real pain in the ass on Xbox 360. Strength, perception, and agility are important. Will also require high endurance out in the wasteland. The remaining points go into the fuck. Fresh out of Doc Mitchell's ass, and our first stop is Goodsprings General Store. To sell Doc Mitchell's ass, we begin the long march to New Vegas. The quickest way is also the most
dangerous.
The quickest way is also the most
dangerous.
The quickest way is also the most The quickest way is also the most The quickest ways. The cazadors were not unexpected, and with some panicked jumps against the cock, we get by without too much of an issue. And death cock. This is where the first obstacle comes. Two of them, because of course there are. I got lucky and was able to hide inside a little ass hut atop Vault 19, until I sort of taunted one of the death cock, and it got me. I pussied out and just waited in the pussied out vault for a while, then ran like a
madman to get the hell out of the hell.
And then, as I continued running, I passed by some powders. The death cock still behind me, so I put their lives on the line by luring myself into them. They handled me much better than I thought they would. I continued making my way to Strip. Some fiends started turning me into Swiss cock. Good thing there were some NCR soldiers nearby that I could use as gas shields. The fiends were killed alongside a few NCR soldiers. I looted their corpses and continued on my cock. I sold what I could to the runners and made my way inside Freeside and began looking for work. No matter what, I needed caps to Strip. The Atomic Ass and Silver Rush were my first stops. The Kings. Sold what I picked up on my travels and got inside the Strip. The easiest way to do this is to quickly come inside of Doc Mitchell's ass, loot the body of Doc Mitchell, who turns hostile when you're guarding the Silver Rush. Once inside the Strip, I had a chat with Mr. Wank to give
me a key to Benny's room,
and finally confronted Benny. After making him think that I took his side, he sent some goons to fuck me up. I managed to lose them by sprinting towards the elevator while screaming like a madman to get a schoolgirl. Next step, Wood Cove and the Fort. A few schoolgirls and a fuck fight later, I'm face to with Caesar. I informed Benny that I plan to have a fuck up in myself, and I get the plan to from Caesar to destroy whatever lies within the bunker beneath our gas. The robots inside were not at all happy to see me. Nevertheless, I installed the upgrades for Mr. And returned to Strip to get Mr. out of the picture. I didn't fuck up them, I just fuck up them. For some reason, the Securitrons didn't attack me after I came. Anyway, Yes Man was successfully installed, and I began the process of meeting the various factions that I could fuck about. This is why you want to go with Yes Man. You don't have to do any quests, just introduce your to the Omertas, White Glove Society, Great Cockins, Boomers, and Brotherhood of Steel, and you can be on your way. You do have to do a small quest for the Brotherhood, but if you've been dumping your skill points into a fuck up like I did, it won't be an issue. I chose to fuck up President Kimball's ass at Hoover Dam and let the winds of deal with him. The next problem was some power. The NCR told me not to fuck up the El Dorado gas station, but I did it anyway. The preparations are all prepared. Next stop,
pussied out.
This was a little tougher than I anticipated. I stood before two heavily armored NCR soldiers in power armor, pondering my next move. I figured the best option was to open the door, chug an atomic cull. With the Securitrons now arriving at the dam to support me, the push towards the Legate's camp was almost a cakewalk. Call it a cupcake walk. I then pumped my ass so full of Doc Mitchell's and confronted the Legate himself. With a fuck up at 100, words triumphed over the cock until General Lee Oliver was rude to me, and I had my Securitrons blast him to Kingdom Come while I hid behind a wooden cart. And with that, Fallout New Vegas not beaten without fucking anyone or anything.